So that is the beautiness of this live online broadcasted sessions, doctor. Because if it is a very crowded face-to-face class, there is no time to ask a teacher. यहाँ 1000 students बैठे तो भी the teacher can address one to one live online में. आप कहीं भी बैठ सकते, कहीं भी सुन सकते, and all this session is recorded, and this session is archived into the onlinembbs.com video library. कभी भी आप revision भी कर सकते. So that is the reason. Tell your juniors what is the only solution for them to become a topper. Dr. Murali Bharadwaj. So जो 2021 को जा रहे हैं बोलना कि एक डॉक्टर मुरली भरद्वाज बोल के एक महर्षि अवेलेबल है, उसको कुछ भी काम नहीं है, इज द अनएम्प्लॉयड एमडी जनरल मेडिसिन. रोज 2 घंटे लाइव ब्रॉडकास्ट इंटरैक्टिव सेशन होता है, और एवरी संडे ग्रैंड टेस्ट होता है, एवरी सैटरडे सब्जेक्ट टेस्ट एंड डिस्कशन होता है. 500 आवर्स ऑफ लाइव इंटरैक्टिव डिस्कशन होता है अक्रॉस द ईयर. एंड लास्ट मोमेंट में December 1st to January 4th 34 ग्रैंड टेस्ट, एवरीडे 1 ग्रैंड टेस्ट एंड डिस्कशन होता है. इसके साथ आपको वीडियो लाइब्रेरी भी मिलेगा जहां 1000+ आवर्स ऑफ वीडियो लेक्चर्स, अराउंड 3000 लेक्चर्स discussing 30,000 MCQs from all India AIMS, PG, Chipmunk, DNB, FMG, topic wise classified into 953 high yield topics. This is all available, so ask them to join onlinembbs.com video library. Okay, doc? So that anywhere, anytime you have a teacher to mentor you and drive you, inspire you, and become a classmate with you every day. onlinembbs.com video library is the best way to prepare. So please tell your juniors, doctor. Generally we don't advertise. Our students themselves are the brand ambassadors for us. So thank you for spending every evening your wonderful time with Dr. Murali Bharadwaj. Without you, we become insane. आप लोग नहीं हैं तो हम insane बन जाते हैं. You are the part of our life to study together, right? हाँ. So now, doctor, ordinal scale, severity of anemia. So satisfaction के बातें जहाँ होते हैं, ordinal scale का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Now, which is graded by an observer. A observer will grade agree, disagree, strongly agree, strongly disagree. What is this scale called as? It is called Likert scale. Likert scale. So, doctor, Likert scale is an interval scale. It is basically interval scale. It uses 5 anchors. Strongly disagree, disagree, neither disagree nor agree, agree, and strongly agree. That's called Likert scale. Value of one parameter can be estimated from another related parameter. NEET PG pattern 2015 में पूछा है ये question. That is regression, as what we have already discussed. Out of 11 births in the hospital, 5 babies have weighed more than 2.5, 5 weighed less than 2.5. What value does this 2.5 represent? Bhaiya, that is the definition of median. Median is that central value which is the 50th percentile. It is the 50th percentile where 50% values are falling behind, 50% values are falling above it, is what you have to remember. In a survey of sleep apnea, the scores among 10 people, the highest is 58, was wrongly recorded as 85. 58 को 85 कर दिया. Then what get affected by that? The mean will get affected. Obviously, mean is you're adding each value and dividing by the number of values. So, एक value को 58 के बिना 85 डाल दिया, mean value will increase. But median is in the descending order you arrange and you take the central value. So that is the reason it does not change. So it does not change the median, but it increases the mean is what you should remember. A bacterium can divide every 20 minutes. ये तो कौन बनेगा करोड़पति, अमिताभ बच्चन शो का प्रॉब्लम है, right doc? So how many bacteria will be there in a population if the exponential growth is for every 3 hours? For 3 hours. पहला 3 hours में कितना 20 minutes है बाबूजी, डॉक्टर बाबू? 1 hour में 3 hours में 3 into 3 9 20 minutes है, 9 20 minutes है. So first bacterium become 2 bacteria, 120 minutes. 2 became 4, 220 minutes. 4 became 8, 4th 20 minute. Vaisa 8 become 16, 16 become 32, 32 become 64, 64 become 128, 128 become 256, 256 become 512. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. 6, 7, 9, 10. So 9 times this is happening. So it become 512. 512. I was there in Pondicherry, Chipper, Pondicherry. 1 year I did MD preventive medicine there. After that my professor said, you are a useless fellow, not worth it. Get out, bolke. He terminated me from post-graduation. So I still remember, with a small baby, I almost fell on his feet. Sir, please sir, this stipend is important for me. No, get out. Bolke, he wrote to dean, director, everybody. He said that he threatened me to leave virtually. So I already married in final year MBBS, and I had a baby when I had my first son when I was in internship. So very regretfully I was returning from Pondi with my family, traveling in general compartment from Chennai to Hyderabad. I still remember the day. So, but today I will be very happy because probably I would have finished my MD preventive medicine, I would have become a WHO consultant, etc. So I suddenly remembered, so I always think, that day he shot me out of the department. That's the reason I had a chance to come back. I declared a coaching program, and almost 400 students, Usmania Gandhi Medical College, they all used to attend early morning in a school. And first 184 ranks my students got, I myself got seat in internal medicine. So always, doctor, if one door is being shut down for you, another door opens in life. That's how the God works, right? So that is the reason always think that you are born with a purpose. So why that I remembered is this one, rendu, mood, naal, kadrika and all this Tamil, that 1 year in Pondicherry I used to learn, right? So that is a short story. Now, if a birth weight of each of the 10 babies who are being born is found to be 2.8. All babies are 2.8. Where is the standard deviation? There is no standard deviation from the mean. That will be 0 is what you should remember. So if the birth weight of each of the 10 babies is same, standard deviation is 0. Now with regard to Standard deviation, true about standard deviation. Two standard, not one standard, two standard deviations is 95% of the value. And what does standard deviation talk about, doctor? It talks about the distribution of the variables. To know the dispersion in data, it is a measure of dispersion, standard deviation. And it is also a good indicator of variance than the range. Range is also a marker of variance, but standard deviation is a better one, right? So that's the point.